everyone, my name is Sierra Talmontes and I'm going to be doing a reflection video on how I communicate using technology. So I would say that the form of communication that I use the most is definitely the technology form, because I'm working 40 hours a week and I'm using email, I'm using text, I'm using phone calls to get in touch with district managers, corporate office, and even customers, to just let them know what's happening in the store. And this is important for me to be able to get that message to them as quick as possible. Whether I get to talk to them or not, I at least know that they have gotten the message, and that's important to me. The other form of communication that I would be using is the face-to-face form of communication, and I get to use that with my friends, my family, my fiance, my coworkers that I get to work with, and that's very important to me, and that's just the other form that I use. I would say that the face-to-face communication is definitely easier. You're in front of someone, you don't have to wait for an answer, you are just talking to them, and it's definitely easier for me, and I definitely would say that it is the easiest face-to-face communication without a doubt. The other thing I think about is if I were to swap the communication that I use the most, which is technology, for face-to-face communication or some different form of communication, it would make my work life, my home life, and my friendships a lot different. Whether that be that I write them a letter, or, like I said, go face-to-face with them, it would just mean that I would get to see them not right away, or even get to tell them what's happening right away. So, like I said, it would make it just really different, probably a bigger challenge, honestly. I would think that my use of the technology that I use to communicate affects my relationship in a positive way, just because I am able to talk to them and they don't have to wait for me and things like that. And I do try to use my technology in the most positive way, so to reach out to my family members and my friends and things like that. It's important to me to get to do that, and I think that it is a thing that's positive. The other thing to think about, though, is my disuse of it. Sometimes on my days off I don't look at my phone, I'm not looking at my computer sometimes, and so I'm not responding to those emails, I'm not responding to text message or phone call, and that makes a negative effect for my relationship. And so it's important for me to think about the negative and the positive and just kind of balance those two together, and just realize that face-to-face communication is important, using technology to communicate is important, and if I can balance those two, then it should be great. Thank you.